Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Long time no see. Uh, yeah. Hope people are doing well. I'm doing fairly all right. Been busy, not recently, but a lot of work stuff and whatnot has kept me from really doing much of anything. So yeah, not gonna be like a very lengthy video about how things have been going. But yeah. So what's going on outside of working stuff? Soon, kind of getting things. I can kind of tell with the mess going there. I'm gonna be moving, and then depending on where cards fall, I'll be moving again. So it'll be one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, all right, cool, swell. So I had been streaming a little bit here and there, but it wasn't with any sort of regularity. It kind of ebbs and flows, similar to with YouTube stuff. It's just kind of been sort of that way. I don't know why. It just sort of happens. But long story short on that, I used to have like the Justin TV Twitch handle that was the same one as the channel here. However, I lost that one thanks to Two Step never texting me my password because I had forgotten it, and so I lost that. That channel's lost forever, ever. So I have a new one, and all of it's edulore, so I'll link it down below. And I'm on the fence about it. Not so much that I've wedged the fence in my ass, but more of just like in one hand I want to do like late night streams just because that's kind of how I am. I've been told how I have a bit more of an ASMR approach to things, and I am a bit of a calming presence for some people, but I don't know, I just kind of like it as well. It'd be very chill. But on the other hand, I do like to be animated. It's just, I don't know. I think late night streams might be my thing. But yeah. So looking to get back into that. I had been streaming Morrowind for a bit. A game called Synthetic, which is fun. I'll just say Synthetic 2 comes out soon. But and a bunch of other different games, but so yeah. That said, with this video as well, as I want to put out more videos. I know in the last couple weeks I'd been putting out a couple songs, which I guess is kind of a two-pronged little bit of info, is that slowly getting back into working on game stuff. I know that's been going on for a while, but it's one of those things that's kind of like start, stop, and that's the kind of nature of it when you don't have like a giant cachet of money to just be like, oh, we can do this, and you're working with other people who are in similar situations. So, or like need to finish other projects and stuff. So getting back into that, and so I've been putting out music and stuff again, which has been fun because I had honestly stopped for about a year, partially because we weren't working on anything, and partially because with the pandemic and all that sort of stuff that's been going on, and me working a whole bunch. It was kind of like I don't really have the mental fortitude to do this at the moment. So that has been that. So with the YouTube stuff outside of music, I do want to get back into actually doing videos and whatnot. So reviews of games. I also want to do like book reviews and stuff like that. So so that's on the table. I don't think there was anything, because I have notes here. Not really. Yeah. I have, that's what I got. And just like, because I'm not a big news, like, I don't mind news updates on stuff, and I kind of like the idea of doing like a roundup, like a week roundup of some like interesting talking points and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of the moment sort of thing, because I think what ends up happening is a lot of times there's like, oh, you know, it'll catch for a moment and then it'll be forgotten when the next big moment ends up coming, and it's just I'm not that kind of person. That's not the rat race my mind does. Yeah, I would like to get back into doing little podcast episodes and stuff, so yeah. What other things do I have here? That. Oh, yeah. So, this it's coming closer to a year since it was published. But I finally released a book. Yay. So, if people are interested, they can purchase it on... I self-published it through Amazon, so I will link that down below. But yeah, I'll even show just what the extent of. So this book is how many pages? It is 331. So a little bit of a smaller book, longer than I thought it was going to end up being, but yeah. Beta readers and a few people who've read it have told me that it feels it is a rough book. Not necessarily that it's like rough in like it's just like rough like on the soul kind of thing. Somebody even told me that they felt it was darker than Game of Thrones, if that kind of leads you into what it is. But yeah. I can read the back excerpt, but that would kind of kill the fun of exploring it yourself. But yeah, it's a very low fantasy sort of setting, and yeah, chases are involved. But I'm in the process of working on next book, which is a bunch of notepads at the moment. I mean, I've been typing it out as well, but it's like 200 and some odd pages at the moment, so that's going on. So, but though I say that, it's probably only about 25% of the way done, so still a whole lot more work to go. But yeah, anywho, that's really about it. Just wanted to give that update on things, especially things I've been so quiet and non-existent, and then all of a sudden started putting out music and whatnot. So yeah, basically recap, I'm going to be putting out some stuff again, especially now that I have a good computer, and the first time in a long time. So more reviews, want to do book reviews, podcasts, back to doing the thing. I do stream, check out the stream. I want to get back into that, so yeah, all that fun jazz. So anywho, hope everybody's doing well, and I'll catch you later.